Hey everyone, it's Rose Crystal and I'm back with another Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney video. Last time we went into trial, and we got some valuable information outside of the boat shop owner. We are going to see what kind of information we can unearth in this final day of the trial. So without any further ado, let's begin. Episode 4, Turnout Occupies, Day 3, Investigation. So let's do it. Wait. Oh, there we go. September 27th, 2:11 p.m. Wright & Co. law offices. What's Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Oh yeah, we learned something from Mr. Edgeworth. Or Edgeworth. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never! Nick. Whoa! Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? Well, you almost got us a game over, Larry. I had him swooning in the aisle, huh, Maya? Is it swooning me? Oh, yes, I do remember feeling fame. Right on! Tell me the truth, like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Eddie! You guys should be bowing before me, yeah! Bow before your hero. Larry? Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ha 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 ha! But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook just yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. I have no idea. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You don't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. Oh, the music's playing! Flashback time. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Oh, sorry, kinda forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story and that's final. Okay. Kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. I'm getting dongin flashbacks. Let's go, boys! A class trial? Oh yeah, they're loads of fun. The class trial. You remember me, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Let's bring back the non-stop debates, boys! Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as a defendant. Oh boy! I didn't do it! Guilty he did it! Guilty as a money thief! You're giving the money back to such a me! No one play with him! Doesn't mean you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah, no borrowing my eraser! You shouldn't be allowed in the relay race or on the library committee! Give back my 50 cents I loaned you! Hey, did you rob that bank the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Oh, I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I had done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money was stolen was missing. That's when it happens. Oh! You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in this trial isn't evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? Oh, yay! Young Miles! It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting that you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, that this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, this is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so we didn't do it. This is really starting to feel like a class trial. Very well. I'll replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Well, hey, at least nobody dies, right? That's how it happens. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. But didn't we see him in the flashback, though? After the trial. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked about after that class trial. They said when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. Famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but that transfer had probably to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's why I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why he became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew I'd have to meet with him whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick! Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Yeah, right. Very well, maybe. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. So, let's head out, because we got ourselves some investigating to do. So, Gourd Lake entrance time. December 27th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Oh, let me just reach the keyboard here. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? Why? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. Knew I've been going for a while. Oh, that's right. It wasn't allowed. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Oh boy. So the woods is off limits. So let's go to the public beach. See what we can find there. December 27th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Oh, the steel samurai. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. Guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Understandable, he was his close friend. The boat rental shop. It's literally the core of this investigation. December 27th, boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! I know that clearing in the throat anywhere. Oh, yes! Grossberg! Hello, what might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Ho-ho, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Well, first up, let's go into the caretaker's shack. We might find something here. December 27th, caretaker's shack. Nobody's home. Hello, hello, squawk. Oh, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Alright, you get it. So, let's examine the safe, actually. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on, since the boat caretaker is no longer here, we can open it. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Oh, but hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Well, valuable or not, it could be something. Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Huh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. Handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick! Why did Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Yeah, we're going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. What? Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. That, my friends, is important. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Indeed. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This note details the murder and setup. If that's not an important clue, I don't know what is. So, let's go back out towards the boat rental shop, move around, go back to Public Beach, sorry, Gourd Lake entrance, and there's one place that I want to go in particular, the Criminal Affairs Department. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh wait, Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him with the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Okay, there's one place you gotta go. If it's not here, we can go to the detention center. Maybe here? Oh, here we go. December 27th, detention center. Visitor's room. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? I'm sorry, I still can't get over the whole Dangan references in this chapter. Oh boy, that's not gonna get old at all, I promise. You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That's sad. It does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even. Maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edward. Perhaps. So let's talk to you. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become prosecutor anyway? I am gonna save really quick, just to be on the safe side, hey? So save, go back, and talk. You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Ray, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator was my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, all we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to lack of evidence. Innocence. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Prosecutor Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has ever taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you've headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Not saying to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. The strange situation in which I find myself. I'll admit it. No kidding. Oh boy. What kind of evidence do we have, actually? I want to try something. Oh wait, we gotta present this to him. This is like the most important thing to him. Edgeworth. See this letter? This came out of a safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Huh. Revenge. On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant? You got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he's following this letter, then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man! What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? What? Yogi. The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one you found innocent. What? Okay, I had my doubts and my reasonings, but I didn't think I was gonna be right. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. So when that earthquake happened, the quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In a court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claim the oxygen deprivation and stress that caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed in the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed. A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Here we go, boys! The nightmare. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing, in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Please, get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe! You're using up my air! What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Ah! What? What are you? Stop breathing my air! No! Father! He's attacking Father! And I see the pistol lying on my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court of the bailiffs, and the days I picked up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! What? What? And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But it's just a dream, right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They said that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick! There is someone who knows a lot about DL6. And that is Mr. Grossberg himself. Let's go see him, because he's the only one who knows. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg. Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happening, It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... Ugh. I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father? Only a dream! Only a dream! I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No! I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irreparably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. That sums up a lot. Gregory Edgeworth. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth is very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost, and died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called in a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. Yeah, a possibility, nonetheless. That's a very good possibility. No. I don't even know. What about the DL6 photo? Gregory Edgeworth. He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. How about the letter from the safe? Can we put it to him? Oh ho! Is this the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? The only one I can think of is Von Karma. It can't be Edgeworth. Yogi was following directions. So the only one I can possibly think of is Von Karma. Could it be Manfred Von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it! I used to see it all the time in court records. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? I don't know, but we're getting a lot of dirt today, and I'm loving it. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it to the trial and scarred. Gregory versus Manfred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Miss Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth got a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacations taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe! You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. I heard Europe's a beautiful place. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Mr. Edgeworth's innocence. Can't believe he killed someone. Nick! Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials, Okay, so let's go back to where the records room was, because that's the best place you can go. So, detention center. and then moved Criminal Affairs Department from there. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Okay, we're doing good so far. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. And we were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. Oh! You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry! He's not gonna tell us anything. He's the prosecutor. So, records room. December 27th, Police Department, records room. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they had enough time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. I'm sure he's around somewhere, and this was not open last time. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases? Nick! The file for DO6, it's completely empty! What? What are you doing in here? Von Karma! Von Karma! You... How did you know my name? Huh? Have we met? Of course we've met! How can I forget you? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Ahem. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things. To be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. That's actually a scary sprite. I don't know why. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second-rate. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind as Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? Son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. I'm pretty sure it is. Tomorrow's trial. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, he will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. Guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? That's the only guilt we can think of. You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DO6 in court tomorrow. That is something we can't do no matter what. Let's present this. We may get screwed over because of this, but the least we can do is corner him. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him being called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? A taser! A stun gun. For self-defense, usually. I have a feeling it's not going to be for self-defense. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now, give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Whoa! Maya! Maya, out of my way! Whoa! Holy crap! Phoenix caught us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Maya! Maya! Open your eyes! Holy crap. I really hope they didn't kill her. Maya! The letter! Did he take it? Oh yeah, are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now. We need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! Is there some way I can help her? I better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Juan Carmo was holding this when Maya jumped him. There's some evidence! DL6 bullet taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. Still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. My goodness! Why are these episodes so intense but yet so fun at the same time? Alright, if you guys want to see the next episode as soon as possible, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!